What's new, fat hay?
Doc Owen here with Action Figure Times. We're continuing our look at DC Universe Classics Wave 17, the Rainbow Wave. I also want to once again thank Enchanted Toy Chest. Man, they have some great toys, and right now Enchanted Toy Chest has these in stock. Now, and they'll ship to you right away. Scott and the guys are awesome over there. What we see here is the Lex Luthor Orange Lantern, or Avarice, Greed. He wants the stuff. You can see right away I think this is a cool figure. I also hope this means that we get a more accurate Superpowers armor figure, which, because I really like the original, the one that they released years ago, but honestly my joints are, the joints on those are a little bit loose, and so they're not real practical. But I like this figure. I really liked it in the DC Direct. I'm curious as to how it translates here. It's got the Orange Lantern symbol down at the bottom, and I've got to hurry up and finish this one before LaFleece hears about it and comes and grabs it. So, got a little bit of a bio here, picture of the Anti-Monitor, who is the Collect and Connect for this wave. Very, very cool figure, but let's go ahead and get him out. Now, okay, one thing I notice here is that we have looks going to be the left leg for the Anti-Monitor. That means once again his head and his butt will be together in the other package. I don't know what that's about. I don't want my head anywhere near my own butt. But here, let's pop him out of the package. He doesn't have any twisties on, which I kind of find interesting, but his lantern does. Now it's curious, his lantern does not have the handle, which I actually think is kind of cool because, you know, it's Avarice, so you'd be holding it tight just like he was doing it in the package. I actually thought that was a pretty clever sculpt. Now, he is translucent. He's got a lot of movement. Man, that's impressive. I mean, he's got a lot of good movement in here. That seems to be a different symbol on the front of his uniform. And I believe, I'm trying to see if I have yeah, I do. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back. Yeah, I saw my, the original Lex Luthor over here. His joints are a little loose. Now, right away, his boots look to be the same. Very, very similar, with some, you know, minor things. They're similar. I don't know that I could call them the same. Nah, you couldn't call them the same, but they looked initially from the joints and stuff. Obviously his dress is different. His hands are different. Really, this is not anywhere close to being the same figure. Some people had speculated that they were just going to repaint this one or mold this in a clear, but it's not at all, which I think is good. I'm actually looking forward to maybe getting some Superpowers armor like this. But so this is actually a cool figure. Got lots of articulation. His head turns side to side. Very good. He's got some his little dress doesn't interfere too much with his flexibility. He does have the feet like the original, where they bend all that funky way. And all in all, I like this figure. I think it's a very cool scope. I love the clear plastic. That's impressive to me. Now here is the DC Direct one. Now I have to say, hands down, the facial sculpt, I like the facial sculpt of this one better. I think this is a great Lex Luthor face. I think this is quintessential Lex. However, I like the fact that this one has orange eyes and he looks half mad. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is a great figure. Make sure you look at him in the close-ups. I think that this one's too thin. I think that Mattel did a very, very good job in their mold of him. I kind of like this color a little bit better. This looks a bit too orange to me. So all in all, I think this is a very, very good figure, and let's take a look at it now close up. All right, now we're looking at Orange Lantern Lex Luthor up close. You can see the clearness of his armor. Very, very nice. Now, just to give you a comparison shot here with these look, the gauntlets look similar. They look similar up to the elbows, but then you can see where everything starts to change. Nice chest joint there in the movement. Nice knees. Now the feet are similar, but you can tell that the boots almost looks like they turned them around. You see how that is in the back? See how the back kind of looks like the front of this one? I think that's kind of odd. But see how now this is the back of this one. Looks like the front of this one. Isn't that wild? See those two? So maybe they fixed something that they made a mistake on earlier. I don't know. But all in all, this is very, very cool armor. Now, what I was saying about the face is you can see how crazy Luthor looks there? And here he just looks, you know, quintessential Luthor. Very, very cool. Nice figure. Lots of movement. I mean, very sturdy. And of course, he's got his orange lantern here that's very cool that he can tuck. Mine, mine, mine. Well, there you have Lex Luthor. DC Universe Classics line. I'm Doc Owen, reminding you to be extraordinary and enjoy your toys. Check out EnchantedToyChest.com and also come to our site and see these pictures up close. Alright, now we're going to finish off Wave 17 by looking at the Hal Jordan White and Black Lantern figures, which is the alternates in this series. Now, I'm looking very much forward to opening these. Not because I'm looking forward to another Hal Jordan, but because they have the head and the butt of the Anti-Monitor, and I'm looking forward to putting them together and seeing what he looks like, because he looked awesome in all the photographs. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Black Lantern first. I've got these from the DC Direct Graffiti Designs one. Now it's very simple. There is no Black Lantern in it. This looks to be, right now it looks like a straight repaint with a differently molded head. So, got a brief bio on the back. We can see his head and his butt in there. Let's go ahead and get him open. He's got the Black Lantern symbol down there. That's really the only difference. Now, as we open him up, there's the Anti-Monitor. Honestly, I don't like the fact that he was out of scale. I would have really liked for him to be in scale. Oh, that's disappointing. But we'll get to that in a minute. Now, obviously, looking at this, Hal's pretty ticked. You know, he's a Black Lantern. You know, but the thing is, I don't know that Hal actually ever became a Black Lantern. From what I remember in the story, Barry, the Black Lantern rings were chasing him, and he hooked a rope to Barry, and Barry took off like a flash, and you know, even the rings of death weren't fast enough to catch Barry. This is I really love this sculpt. This is like, he's got the Alan Scott, Todd Rice obsidian mouth, like somebody shoved a corn cob that was electrified up his rear end, and he was, or he just found out he won the lottery, but his ex-wife Carol stole his ticket. Actually, they were never married. But all in all, that is, I mean, they do look similar with the teeth and stuff like that. I love the hair. Evidently, when he gets really angry, his hair stands up. But this is actually, I love the paint job on this. This is an excellent paint job. I mean, very, very nice. Now, I did think when they were Black Lanterns that they lost pigmentation in their faces. He seems to be a very well tanned Black Lantern. But he's obviously ticked. Now, let's go ahead and pull out his other friend. Now, on here we've got White Lantern Hal. He's got the White Lantern symbol for life there. On the back, you can see they actually changed the card for him, which I thought was a good idea. Now, let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, we get the same head and butt in this one, obviously. Now, one thing I don't understand about white lanterns in particular is the fact that, like right now, he's gritting his teeth. But now, if you're a white lantern filled with life, shouldn't you be happy about it? Now, there's I like the silver metallic paint. I think they did an excellent job on that. Of course, you know I like metallic paint. Obviously, when you're filled with life, your hair is better combed, so it's more. He has a better combing over there. But all in all, it's a great paint job. I mean, very, very nice. Obviously, they're going to be the same size. I mean, this is very, very cool. It is a different Hal head sculpt because Hal's not normally, you know, that angry or that, I don't know, frustrated. I don't know. It looks like he's chewing ice or something. I'm not sure about that. But all in all, I really, you know, this is just a cool paint job. So these are kind of neat figures. If you're going to have an alternate, I mean, I guess this is fine. To me, I would have thrown something else in the wave, but, you know, it is Green Lantern year. So let's go ahead and look at these two close up. And now, the Tale of Two Hals up close. You can see them face to face, right up close. Again, he's very tan for a dead guy. Nice paint lines all the way around, very tight. I have to say, they've really been improving on their paint applications, at least in the ones I've been seeing. I mean, very, very good quality control. Look at that gray bottoms to his boots. I mean, that's very, very well done. You got, you know, the messed up hair. You can kind of see there. That's very, very nice. Now the silver paint I really enjoy here on this Hal. I still think he should have been happier. I would have been satisfied, honestly, with a regular Hal head, just repainted with the metallic paint. I like the metallic paint. I like this white. I would have preferred some other figures in the line rather than another Jordan, but hey, you know, these are nice to have. Look how clean that paint is. I mean, just very, very cool. Well, there you have it. White Lantern and Black Lantern Hal Jordan, DC Universe Classics Wave 17. Remember, EnchantedToyChest.com has these right now in June 2011. Ready to go. And this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you to be extraordinary.